and I know that you guys are wanting to hear the truth, so I'm here to give it to you loud and clear. All right. Number one, let's talk about the Congress. The Congress is finally back in again, and they're talking about taking some sort of steps to put a clamp on Donald Trump's war powers. Now, in regards to the Iran situation, it has gotten worse and worse. Iran has made their own decisions in regards to how they're going to move forward with the war, with the Americans threatening boots on the ground, attacking small boats in the Straits of Hormuz, and strategic targets as well. The Congress is going to try to do something to put a clamp on that. We're going to see what's going to happen, but nevertheless, Trump's got a whole bunch of puppets over there, and he's not going to do anything except for try to lie to the American public, and that's what's continuing to happen. The costs of the war are over $750 billion now, and that price is going to go up even more. And as far as that, there are going to be more costs for the American public. The gas prices have been going up. You guys are already paying out the ass for gas, and it's going to get even worse. The prices for groceries are also going up, and until Iran and the Americans figure out how this is going to end, the prices are going to continue to go up because companies are being put under pressure to accomplish things for their customers, and they are being pushed out and pushed away because the prices are too much to afford. So as far as the cost of the war, we've got facilities have been hit, equipment that has been destroyed, radar facilities, military equipment, military benefits for those people who have been injured and stuff, supply costs, missiles and smart ammunition. American lives have also been lost, and Trump does not give a shit. Hey, what's up, Slick? Appreciate you watching, man. So, in regards to the Epstein investigation, there's been so much going on. There's been so much going on in regards to the Epstein investigation, and the information is coming out. And Trump's not going to be able to hide from this stuff very much longer. Now, the truth is going to come out. But let's talk about his other debacle that he's got going on. That would be the UFC debacle and the 250. Hey, what's up, Robert? Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. So, in regards to the UFC fight that's supposed to happen at the White House, they've already built the thing out there on the White House, and Trump's talking about letting this thing stay standing after it's all over and done with, like the Eiffel Tower in Paris, right? No, I don't think that's going to happen. This thing is super gross, and the people that were going to be participating in this UFC fight, many of them are just dropping out. They don't even want to be a part of it. They don't even want their names involved in it. And so it's not looking like it's definitely going to happen or not. I don't know. We're going to find out about that. But nevertheless, judges are looking at the situation too. And as far as that's concerned, the Trump administration is willing to violate every code of ethics in order to do all the things that he wants to do. All of his vanity projects, the ballroom, from the ark to the reflecting pool, to his picture in the passport, to his signing the $250 bill or whatever. This is just straight up bullshit, a waste of money, and the guy is continuing to cause more and more pain for the American public as he continues to lie to the American public and to push his politicians that he has in his pocket to do his bidding. So what's on the table now in regards to the Epstein investigation? There's been so much information that is coming out. There's been one evidence of a victim who has said that she has videos of Trump doing things that would get him thrown out of office. So I'm just saying, When it's serious like that, Donald Trump's going to be looking for some sort of an off ramp in regards to her claims. That's for sure. And the same is for E. Jean Carroll. The dude has continued to try to get out of paying this $88 million that he's supposed to owe this woman. I mean, if somebody has so much money, then why is it so hard to pay out a little bit of money that you deserve to pay out? I mean, it's like if I go shopping at a store, if I see something I like, I grab it, right? So obviously Trump saw something he liked and he grabbed it. Well, now he's got to pay, huh? And that's what's going on. But he's trying to get the courts to protect him in that regards. But I'm not sure how far that's going to go. We'll find out. In regards to Ghislaine Maxwell, they are talking about pardoning this chick. This chick was sexually abusing kids, just like fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. She was also involved in the sexual activities. She was also involved with trafficking girls from one state or one country to another. And the fact that she's sitting in prison is good, but the fact that she's sitting in a Texas prison, in a comfy Texas prison with a dog and Netflix or DoorDash and everything else, that's freaking unbelievable. I can tell you, Texas prisons are not a pretty place. Hey, Pamela, thanks for watching. Can you call me Bristol? Okay, thanks, Bristol. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, yeah? Okay, so, but in regards to Ghislaine Maxwell, the Congress is talking about letting her out. Talking about letting her out. So let's talk about a couple other things that are really important that have happened. That is, Pam Bondi went before the Congress, and it was a closed-door meeting. No videos were made, and there was no subpoena involved. She just voluntarily came in and did a interview, and it was, from what other senators said, a very disgusting interview. The woman answered no questions for real. She blamed it all on Todd Blanche. Todd Blanche is the acting attorney general who brokered the IRS settlement with Donald Trump and his family, so where that he will not have to be worrying about any more IRS investigations or audits, and that he's protected. So he doesn't have to worry about anybody filing any lawsuits or the government attempting to find out why he's got $1 trillion on the books when he's only, built a few buildings in his lifetime. This guy is illegal, he is corrupt, and everybody in MAGA is going to eventually figure it out, and figure it out fast. But the U.S. capitulating to Iran's desires, and they are pleased about that because they know that they got the Straits of Hormuz, and none of the planes or ships or anything like that in the Hormuz Straits are going to keep Iran from controlling that, because no matter what they do, there's too many ships to go back and forth, and the Americans cannot sit there and walk every ship through the Straits of Hormuz. It's just not possible, no? So the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein have been speaking out against the cover-up and hundreds of wealthy men who abused them as they were underage, no? So we need to get some answers on that as soon as possible. So what else do I got here? So there's $1 trillion missing from the U.S. economy. That is a number that has been brought up the other day, and it's not looking pretty. I mean, how do you go ahead and accept that the president of the United States stole $1 trillion? That's $1 trillion in tax money from the American citizens. Yeah. And as far as my channel is concerned, I can see that I've got many MAGA lovers over here to enjoy my time, and I can go back and forth with you guys all day long, but eventually you're going to find out, and that's all it is. So when the judges stop backing his bullshit and realize they're just helping a pedophile, then they'll start to change their tune, right? When the when the vote happens in the midterms, unless they are illegally stopped somehow by the Trump administrations, then the Democrats are going to win. And I speak to you as a Republican. I said, so yeah, I'm a Republican, so you can't talk to me about the Democrats. But I'm calling on my Republican colleagues. I'm calling on my Republican colleagues in the Congress, in the Senate, to take the loss, take the loss, take the loss. Because when the Democrats get back in power, then Trump is going to be on his way out. He'll be a lame duck president, and they'll be able to ship him on his way to the fucking old folks home where he belongs. And the fact is, hopefully they'll be able to get this MAGA cult out of the rest of the government, because the Democrats got a long way to go. Hey, Pam, I'm a Republican too. So nevertheless, Democrats just need to go ahead and take the loss and get Trump out of there. I mean, Trump's sick. You see, he's having all sorts of health issues. He hasn't been in the public in over a week. So I'm pretty sure he's getting his medical treatment somewhere, maybe in the under downstairs where they got the ballroom or whatever, who knows. But the fact is he's disappeared for about a week, and nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody's saying anything about it. So when it comes time for Todd Blanche to face the music, he's going to face the music for real. The dude can't even really talk well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So the only one that wants the Iran war to continue is Bibi Netanyahu. Bibi Netanyahu is willing to attack Lebanon. They are willing to attack the Hezbollah. They're saying they're attacking Hezbollah, but they're not. Yeah, and they're just continuing to gobble up more and more land from the Lebanese people. And this situation is not going to go on much longer before there's going to have to be some sort of a change. No? But he's not, I'm talking about Netanyahu, he is not going to let Trump off the hook, because Israel has the goods on Trump. They know he's been complicit in the behavior as Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. The Trump cover-up continues. Howard Lutnick went into a congressional meeting and did not was not videotaped, and he was also it was not a subpoena. He came voluntarily, and he spoke about some things that they really didn't even know at that time, and they found out, and they were disgusted. They were disgusted. The man lied to the American government, and he has not said anything. Why is he still in office? Why does he still have a cabinet position? That is the question. So another one with the cabinet position that was also on, you are American, I am Mexican. Yeah, I'm a Mexican American. But thanks for watching, and give me a thumbs up, Pamela. So, as far as Trump's relationship with Epstein, I mean, they were best friends for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Trump got on Epstein's bad side when he screwed him out of a house deal, and that's why when it came down to it, he ended up getting arrested again. And there's a whole scene behind that you don't even know, but I will put it together in a program and a video, make it one day, and post it when I get the chance. So the question is, Lutnick has been before the Congress, Bondi has been before the Congress. So where's RFK? Where is Melania? Melania needs to go before the Congress. Where's Trump? They all need to go before the Congress. the governments around the world are looking into the possibilities that there are victims from their countries who are also trafficked to Epstein, the girls. The truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out. So the fact that the courts are trying to protect him, he's eventually going to pay. So hashtag E.G. and Carol. Yeah? So Todd Blanche also soon not to be an attorney. Pam Bondi also soon not to be an attorney. They will be getting their just deserves there. And also another interesting situation is that Ivanka and Jared bought the next island for the future. So what are they going to do on that island? We'll see. But the island, which lays off the coast of Albania, well, the Albanian people are pissed. They are pissed. They freaking went over to the prime minister's house and freaking burned this dude's house down. He had a nice house too. So, and they're mad. They are mad, and they're freaking letting their displeasure be known. The discussion of Trump being a Russian asset. Trump has been doing this thing for a long time, and the fact is he's been an asset of Trump. They're talking about for over 40 years now. And the thing is what will Putin necessitate from Trump now that the war is going so badly? Because the Russians are getting their ass kicked right now, and the Ukrainians are reaching deep into St. Petersburg with their missiles, and I foresee that they will be demanding some new concessions from Trump in regards to possibly helping them with missile aiming their missiles to the right targets and stuff like that. But Ukraine is being smart and cutting Russia off from Crimea. That is one thing that I suggested a long time ago, and they're continuing to hit important targets. So, okay, so that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna get back to you guys later, and as I said, I'm putting together this video with the Trump Epstein timeline there, so everybody will know. And the other situation that I will be discussing is the Zorro Ranch. Thank you, fun time. Be sure and subscribe.